ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। श्री कृष्णा चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Listening to Srila Prabhupada in the morning is such a feast for devotees who are following Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada has given ultimate nectar for all of us to relish all throughout our life and life after life, if at all we come back again. It is a treasure which is unbelievable and difficult to comprehend, the ocean of mercy that is stored in the teachings and speeches of Srila Prabhupada. So today morning, Srila Prabhupada spoke about the South Indian Brahmin at Sri Rangam. The South Indian Brahmin was reading Bhagavad Gita on the order of the spiritual master. And Srila Prabhupada was talking about following the instructions of Guru Maharaj. So the Brahmana, all of you know the story, there's not a new story. The Brahmana was unable to even read Srimad Bhagavad Gita. He didn't understand a word, he was illiterate. So he didn't know what to do. So he would just open the pages, and Prabhupada said he was just turning the pages every day to sincerely follow the order of spiritual master. But he did not give reasons that I can't read. So how do I do this service? How do I follow your instruction? The first thing to learn is that whenever order of spiritual master comes, there may be difficulties, there may be deficiencies, but one should still try his or her best to follow the order of spiritual master without hesitation, with complete dedication. So first thing to learn. And then by doing this, what happens? He was shedding tears. Before that, all the learned so-called South Indian Brahmins were criticizing him for not being able to read, to pronounce or anything. But he did not bother because he was dedicated to following his Guru's order very sincerely. So that did not disturb him, or that his ego did not come in between, his inferiority complex did not come and disturb him. And he continued his attempt to follow the order of spiritual master. And it resulted in shedding of tears of love from his eyes. This is the stage which is of unconditional love for the Lord. Of course, we do not aspire for having tears in our eyes of love for the Lord. In fact, we don't want those tears because they disturb us in our service to Krishna. But still, he was simply trying to service Guru Maharaj, and he had those love, he had those tears of love flowing from his eyes. So second benefit of sincerely attempting spiritual master's order, to fulfill the order, is one gets completely purified from all the contaminations of the heart. One gets purified to such an extent that love erupts for the Lord in the heart of such a devotee. So Srila Prabhupada said the ultimate baseline of spiritual life is Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitte Te Koriya Aikya. This is the foundational principle of any person who wants to make any progress in Krishna consciousness is to have a guru first, a pure devotee as spiritual master, and then follow his word as all in all, the only purpose of life. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitte Te Koriya Aikya Arana Koriho Mane Asha. Nothing else is to be desired but following the orders of spiritual master. So what is the result of that? Love erupts. And what happened after that? It attracted his sincerity, his dedication, his attempt in difficult conditions to follow the order of spiritual master, attracted audience of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself, Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, met him where he was sitting. Not that he was searching and running after the Lord. The Lord went to see him. And the Lord inquired from him, why are you crying? He said, I am crying not because I am unable to read, but I am crying because when I open the book, always I see the vision. The Lord Krishna is instructing Arjuna. Arjuna is confused. Lord loves him very much. Arjuna is asking questions, and Lord is very mercifully, lovingly instructing him the science of life, how to perform one's duty in Krishna consciousness. That vision which I get and that feelings which I get, how much the Lord loves his devotees, how much he cares for them, how much he is there at their rescue at the time of their distress, how the Lord never gives up his devotees in happiness and sorrow. All the time the Lord is with him. These feelings bring tears in my eyes. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, you have attained the perfection of life. This statement is very deep. There were so many deficiencies in him. He could not read Bhagavad Gita. He could not understand a single verse what Krishna was saying. But the last lesson from this whole episode is, there is no material impediment in the path of spiritual life. No one of us, none of us should think ever in life that, oh, I don't have money, oh, I don't have qualification, oh, I don't have education, oh, I don't have intelligence, I don't have so many other facilities. How will I do devotional service? Devotional service is completely transcendental, beyond any material needs or understandings. And that is why no material deficiency or impediment can come in the way of spiritual progress. Spiritual progress is completely independent of any of material things. So we should not be proud of our education or wealth or degree or power or authority. We should simply understand that all these things which I feel proud of are all temporary, borrowed loans from the spiritual master and the Supreme Personality of Godhead. This is all borrowed wealth. And also, these all kinds of wealth are going to stay with us in a short period of time. They will leave us. They are all temporary existence. The permanent existence is spiritual life. So let us all meditate on this story of South Indian Brahman and Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's visit. It is a very deep story. It can suffice to inspire us all throughout our life, that how one should dedicate one's life to following the instructions of spiritual master. And everything that is needed to advance in Krishna consciousness, every secret that is hidden in spiritual life is all available, revealed only by one activity, by sincerely following the instruction of spiritual master, being dedicated to the mission of spiritual master. Whether we are old or young or educated, uneducated, poor or rich, beautiful or ugly, black or white, in all conditions of life, let our life be dedicated to the lotus feet of our spiritual master and to his service that he has given us, directly or indirectly. If somebody else, son of us, has not received any direct instruction, there are general instructions of chanting Hare Krishna, following four principles, associating with devotees, eating prasadam. We can do that with utmost sincerity. And the same result like the Brahmana in South India can be achieved simply by meditating and following the order of spiritual master to the best of our capacity. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Is there any question? Anybody has any question?
Prabhuji, all our heartfelt prayers for your yatra, Vrindavan Dham yatra.
Jai.
Hari Hari.
Vrindavan Dham ki Jai. Today we are beginning our Vrindavan Yatra with 400 devotees coming by 11 o'clock in the morning. Any other question anybody has? Okay, so we end here our morning session. Thank you very much. Good luck to everybody to have spiritual master and to follow the order of spiritual master. Hare Krishna.